How Indian people think regard to international marriage nowadays?
It depends on people. Like our family, we say that they allow, but we cannot say about others. So, like more modern, they can allow, but if you are traditional, they don't. Like it depends on.
So your family is more modern than conservative?
I cannot say that.
Cannot say.
Yeah.
Difficult to explain. Okay.
Moderate.
So
Both.
We are.
Like Indian don't forget their tradition.
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously. We are grounded to our roots. So.
okay. What about you? What do you think? What would you
something that
choose,
we-
like more conservative way of thinking or
No,
modern?
I think my family is too quite modern, like with things. It's at some points they are conservative, but most of the things they are quite modern. So I feel
There is most important thing to define what is modernism and what is conservativeness. So first of all, you explain the word conservativeness and the word modern thinking. So first of all, you explain what is modern thinking or what is modernization, what is liberal thinking, what is liberalization, what is conservativeness. इसको पहले I'm just asking you. So many people literally say that we are liberal, we are modern. So what is modernization? That is important thing. After that, we'll come on the conservativeness or modern thinking. That is the most important. That we first explain the conservativeness. What is conservativeness? What is modern thinking or what is liberal thinking? So
How would you like to explain it in your point of view? Because everyone has their own point of view.
no. Our schools, our colleges, our universities describe the modern thinking or liberal thinking, so-called liberal thinking. Especially our educators in our school, in our colleges. If I pray my God, so they think I'm a so conservative. If some scientist discover something and they concluding in their textbooks that I inspired the Bhagavad Gita or Ramayana, that thinking this is the conservativeness of the scientists,
Okay.
and this is just left and communist thinking. This is not an actual thinking. So first you define the what is conservativeness. That's my
Okay.
point.
What do you think? Like, is it common to get married, international marriage in India nowadays?
International marriage.
Yes.
I've seen some cases in my own family, but it's not that common. Yeah.
What kind of marriages? Like, to what kind of countries people they get usually married?
Mine.
Anyone that they love it, to be very honest.
Not the couples which are very like well-known marriages, because I've heard that Indian people, mostly guys, like Russian girls. So I've met a lot of Russian and Indian marriages nowadays. I don't know, is it true or I might confused or I might
Mostly I've
mistaken?
said that I love Russian. I love Russian. Like those people you know.
That's just plain BS. Like they just marry whoever they love. It's
Oh,
not
yes.
just about like
Russian
where
is
are they
overrated.
from.
Like.
Yeah.
Have you tried? I did.
It's like growing in India right now. Like earlier, it wasn't that popular to marry in different castes or different religions. But now it is growing on in the people, and they don't like they don't. What should I say?
We are getting open to.
Yeah, they are getting more open-minded. They don't question like why you're getting married in a different. They all of the parents are starting to support that.
They are way open-minded and they are less open-minded. All type of people.
Diverse countries.
Usually, the students who go to abroad to go for further studies, they use up ending marriages like these, and their parents are open about it. But in few cases, they are not at all open.
Okay, what about your families?
Talking about my family, I guess they are neutral. However the things go, they will be by my side. That's all.
Yeah, there have already been like a few marriages out of the caste in my family, so I guess they will be okay with that in future also.
Yeah, obviously the same thing. Family will always be there with us. So they will always support us for our any decision or anything.
It's not that common, but it's getting normal right now. People are marrying people from other nationalities or ethnicities. Now it's getting acceptable. Before it wasn't. But still, like not everyone accepts that in everyone's family. But
Yes.
those who are more open-minded, they are getting married.
I guess many people are getting open-minded, so now they are accepting. Okay, what about you girls? What do you prefer?
I prefer an Indian munda. I'd prefer an Indian only. I guess my family will prefer Indian only.
So it's not common because our generation, like our forefathers, prefer to get married within our religion, within our caste, because it's like orthodox system of marriage in India. So we are basically mostly we get marriages in within our caste and religion itself.
Okay.
And at very rare case there are people who marry out of their caste or religion.
It's not exactly that common, but it depends from family to family. I have personally seen people in my family get married to people of different nationalities, different countries. I haven't seen inter-religion as much. Inter-caste I have. My own parents have done the same thing. They had a love marriage. So inter-caste is partially getting normalized, and it's getting more famous now, or I guess people are okay with it now. Inter-religion is still a taboo, but inter-countries is also, I think it is getting normalized, and I think that's okay. People should feel free to pursue whoever they want to.
Okay. So what would you prefer?
As in what?
As getting married, or you are married? Sorry.
No, we're students.
Sorry for asking. Yeah. So what would you like? What would you prefer, like personally? You prefer like from local Indian people, Indian guys, or you prefer foreign guys?
I think at the end of the day, it's the heart that's important, and also the person, not regardless of the fact that if that person is a local or from another nation, it doesn't matter that much. But I feel at the end of the day, it's the love and the affection that you want from that person, not the nationality as such.
Yeah.
International marriages, as in marrying a person internationally, or
Like
just
other ethnicity or nationality or religion?
I have no much views on this.
Not much.
No.
So what about you? What do you think about international marriage? Or you only mind about like local marriages?
No, international marriages are good also. It's like it depends to person, what they love. Of course, everybody do what they love only.
How do you relate to international marriage? Like, do you prefer or not prefer?
I'm preferring, but if you find a good partner, then. क्योंकि you found a good partner any places like India also, but foreigner is also a good partner. There is too many YouTuber also marriages in the foreigners, that's why.
But are there many international marriages that you have seen, met in India up to date?
No.
Mostly you meet only local marriages?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only I am visited first time in Varanasi, the foreigner marriages, and I really love it.
How do you mind? What do you think about
There are
this?
very few people who married to an international girl or international boy, because in India there is a culture of marrying in each other relations in India only. But there are people increasing in number of people is increasing who marry international.
Okay. So what about in your family? Are there some international marriage or no?
In my family there is no international marriage, but they will allow to marry internationally.